So will the truck drivers boycott of New York City have any effect on the actual court judgment? Obviously in Trump's case, and if it could, what kind of effect would it actually be? Now, before I jump to this interesting video, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for not only watching some of my latest videos, but especially liking and sharing. I feel very humbled and I definitely appreciate it. And now let's jump back to the video. So obviously I can't really say for sure what kind of effect this boycott would have on the judgment. However, even though I'm not encouraging anybody to participate in the boycott, but there is definitely power in numbers, especially when people agree on the same cause, so things can actually change. Now, if you follow the farmers' protests in Europe, especially for last few weeks, and by the way, this happens actually on 6 continents, not only Europe, you see that this protest or boycott against strong regulations for the farmers is really taking an effect, and some rules are actually reversed again, which I'm gonna come back to it in a second. Now, obviously, that protest is on the next level. Farmers really got fed up with all the new green agenda politics, and obviously all the green movement regulations, so they started to block the highways, throw produce, food byproducts, and even manure on the parliament. So this thing got really wild, but here is some outcome coming from it. First effect was that France actually scrapped a plan to end tax breaks for tractor diesel. European Union also abandoned the plan to reduce pesticides use, and it also omitted farmers from recommendation pretty much to reduce greenhouse gases by 90% by year 2040. And that's just few examples, of course, but it clearly shows if enough people are fed up with the situation and pretty much say enough is enough, the politicians definitely seem to notice it, and then things start to change the direction. By the way, I'm all for protecting the environment. However, I think some of these regulations are implemented too fast. Like for example in California, they want majority of the cars to be electric by year 2035 if I'm not mistaken, and we actually just witnessed this situation going completely berserk, because while they're promoting the green movement and saying everything should be electric, the governor of California, Newsom, actually was telling the Tesla owners to try not to fully charge their Teslas because the electricity grid in California cannot handle the situation. So that right there just shows you how crazy and I think irresponsible some of these rules are. So to answer the question, can any boycott or protest reverse the judge's decision, even though a lot of people thought that that was complete injustice, actually including the banks lending the money to the Trump Corporation? And I would say at the end it definitely depends on the judge, the politicians and the system itself. However, if this boycott would continue and especially would grow to larger numbers, that's affecting the entire New York State and especially the city, things could definitely turn around. Will it happen though? I really don't know. So okay, I think this is it for this video, but you might like this video next. There is some good info in it too, and as always, thank you for watching.